Hi, happy Monday. Here we are, separated by a screen. What are you even doing with your life, huh? I'm chained down to the corporate overlords, making content for entertainment. But who am I entertaining? Is that all I am? Why are you so bitter, you ask? Huh. Ironic. I'm the bitter one. Well, if you really want to know, my business failed. Nick is Not Poor, a project I'd been working on for weeks. It disappeared. Everyone forgot about it. No one sent me money on Venmo. So here I am, wondering how I'm gonna make money. Yeah, I've got a steadily growing YouTube channel, but that takes work. I want to automate my work, like those guys and the TikToks who get paid to talk to easily impressionable teenage boys. But I don't have any path. Oh wait, this is perfect. Never mind. My new goal is to make Nick is Not Poor 2, and I got an easy foolproof plan to get there. Step 1, observe the content of someone who is a professional. Step 2, copy it in the form of a commercial to draw people in and ask for their money. And step 3, profit off dumb kids who want to be successful like me. And to kick off step number 1, I found the perfect person for the job. His name is Jason Capital, and he's somewhat of an inspirational speaker / entrepreneur. In the past couple of decades, these guys have risen to the top of internet culture, seeping money off of people who want to be rich so that they can be rich themselves. But with the popularity of TikTok, these guys have gotten even more popular, selling themselves to young kids who want to be just like them so that they can sell their online courses. So let's go through my foolproof plan and learn how to sell myself so I can get filthy rich without having to put in any work at all. As usual, I gotta start with the TikTok that got me into Jason Capital in the first place.
When I was low on energy, I would go, and then I'd get back to work. And it gives you energy, right? What I didn't realize is it was a form of bioenergetics. When I am barking, what am I doing? I'm releasing all the tension in here, my neck and in my throat muscles, the diaphragm area. I'm just releasing tension.
First of all, I really hope Jason Capital, he's talking about a job that he worked on alone, because if he was just in his like cubicle at the local office. Yeah, so I mean, like, by Tuesday maybe, if we can get the product, and maybe bark, 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 bark. Does it release? I don't know. I feel like it, I'm no bioenergetics expert, but is the best way to release tension by getting really aggressive and barking really loud? I feel like it wouldn't. I feel like it would be more tense, right? Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong.
We release tension, we get more energy. It's real simple, and it puts you back in your body where you have more energy. It probably releases some adrenaline also, which certainly helps at the same time.
That's the shot right there. They always cut to a shot of some impressionable kid that just paid a couple $100s to be at one of his conferences. And then they gotta have the shot of him being like, yeah, that makes sense. Bark when you're tired. Yeah,
energy, right?
Bark when you're tired. I totally, yeah. No
When
questions.
Barking,
I don't know. I don't have any questions,
I'm
actually.
releasing
That
all
makes
the
complete
tension
sense. Thank you.
in
I'll go
my
home
neck and in
now.
But it was just a form of bioenergetics. And now when I don't have energy, which is very rare, I just breathe for a couple minutes, and I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing. Breathe nice and deep. Open that mouth wider. Feel pretty good? Energetic? Oh yeah. And see, you don't need affirmations or journaling or to yell like, "Arr!" Dude, I used to bark.
What was he doing to that guy? What's worse? Would the barking be worse? Or sitting there breathing like that guy was just for a second? Let's watch him bark again real quick.
I would go,
Maybe it's something I could learn, If I'm streaming, maybe I could get into streamer mode and start barking. I don't know how much longer I can mine for. I've been mining all day, guys. Oh. Woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you, Bobby, for the 16 bits. Thank you for the dono. Thank you. I haven't checked out any other Jason Capital videos because I only needed to watch that one to know that I could make a whole video off of this guy. Do this to get over fear of rejection. I feel like that's something I could use.
You go to Whole Foods. I want you to grab maybe a bag of mangoes. Then go to the register.
Mangoes, yeah.
Let them tell you the price. Say you 3 mangoes. They go, it's $6.42. I want you to say to them, I'll give you $3.50 and barter with them on the price of mangoes.
Did he just throw a bruh sound effect back there? I think he did.
50.
And his phone is ringing. And I don't know what these shorts are. Keep FV Keen going. Jason Capital. That's a sick shirt. Wow. Wouldn't it make more sense just to put the curse word on there at that point? Rather, you're just changing it to a V. What?
Realize they could sell it to you for $3.50 if they want.
No, they can't. They could not sell it to you for that much because you're talking to a grocery clerk. You're probably talking to some high school kid who's checking you out. He can't change the price of the mangoes, Jason Capital. I'm sorry.
Do grocery stores change the price of their fruit? Is it carved into a stone? No, that shit changes all the time. What's gonna happen when you do this? Talk about pattern interrupt. Yeah, it's $6.42. I'll give you $3.50. Do you think you're gonna get rejected? Totally. It's great, especially if there's people behind you. Public rejection, even better. Because what is your brain gonna learn from this experience? I'm not gonna die. Like literally, that is what I used to tell myself when I would feel rejection coming up or like this fear. Am I gonna die right now? You will be amazed at how much it calms you down.
I wouldn't calm you down at all. What is he talking about? This is my issue with this idea. Yes, well, telling yourself that it's not the end of the world maybe help a little with rejection. Yes, it's true. Rejection's not the end of the world. Most of the time, the worst that can happen is they say no. I think telling yourself I'm not gonna die shouldn't give you an excuse to do things that have a consequence. Like that's a very binary thought process that you're either gonna die or you aren't. And if you're not gonna die, then you should be able to do whatever you want. I'm gonna make it awkward for this grocery store clerk and ask to buy mangoes for $3.50 and embarrass myself in front of all these people and hold them up during their grocery store because I wanna learn how to take rejection and I'm not gonna die. No, you're not gonna die, but you're gonna be annoying. You're gonna make an awkward situation for everybody else. Just because it's not awkward for you doesn't mean you shouldn't do your best to not make situations awkward for other people who are just trying to go about their day. And forcing yourself into public rejection, I don't think is the best way to teach yourself how to calm yourself down from rejection. Maybe you should just put yourself out there and allow yourself to be rejected in a normal way, and maybe you'll get better at it. Maybe I'm taking this anecdote a little bit too seriously. Okay, let's listen to him talk to this guy named Andrew.
You ever see ads on social media where people are like, you can make money from home?
I think it's bullshit, yeah.
So that's what I do. It's real. I'll pull out my phone. So let's pick Caleb. So just say, hey. See, they're already texting back.
Yeah.
Is it cool if I ask you a couple questions?
5 minutes later.
He said yes. Was that easy to do?
That was easy, yeah.
Could they at home do that?
Yeah, I would do that.
He would do that. It's real.
Yes, he definitely just handed him a phone, and 5 minutes later he made a sale for $50. Definitely believe that. Yo, Jason, have you ever watched anime? Sorry, Lamilton to Sean. He doesn't really seem like the type, to be honest with you. Ooh, a little bit of Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen.
When he walks in the room, all the ladies say, "Oh my God."
You know, a lot of people who are like really big into that religion, they're like, he's not really representative of the religion and he just preaches like prosperity and stuff. But dude, he's good. He is an incredible speaker. But everything he's saying,
What is this angle? Why are we looking at the back of his head?
we want you to be wealthy. We want you to be happy. We want you to enjoy. Like he's just giving them permission slips. Like all the things they feel bad for, you're the one person in their life telling them it's okay. And that is actually like a really big value add. You are relieving them temporarily of guilt. Feels really, really good.
Yeah, Joel Osteen is relieving people of guilt that they feel bad for in exchange for taking money from them for his own personal gain. Which sounds a lot like someone that I'm doing a video on right now. The reason he supports what Joel Osteen does, which is scamming people out of their money by telling them that they're going to be saved by Jesus, is because he does the same thing. He tells people that they're going to be relieved of being poor, but you just got to pay me a little first. You got to give Jason his capital, and then you'll start making money. You got to give Joel's church a few little donations, and then God will start giving back to your life.
Challenge for the day.
Yo,
is
challenge
we're gonna
for the
recite Spanish
day.
alphabet. Whoever does it the fastest.
Here we go.
Wins more pasta.
When's more pasta?
Ready?
Wait, does he reward these women that hang out around his house with food?
At the same time, you're always gonna go as fast as you can. Ready? Set.
What are these sound effects in the background? I'm confused by what's going on. A, B, C, D, E, F, J.
Oh shit. Lorraine.
Yes, Lorraine.
Yo.
6 seconds flat.
6 seconds.
Wow.
I did it on purpose because I already got 2 pastas.
That was yeah, you don't need it anymore.
I don't need them.
What do you mean I got 2 pastas? I have a feeling they live at some facility where Jason hands out food as a reward and otherwise starves them unless they can recite the Spanish alphabet fast enough. That makes sense.
I'm not happy. I let you win.
It's zucchini pasta.
Oh, wait.
Sore loser.
This is so awkward. What is it? Where are we? Wrong. They all failed. They said the English alphabet in Spanish, but not the Spanish alphabet. Good thing they're cute. Wrong. They all left out the the ch, enye, and the so they are all wrong and do not deserve pasta. Hey, at Jason or at Jason's editor. I know you think that just because there's an overabundance of young viewers, we want to see half-naked women. False. There's much more attractive women doing much more attractive things on TikTok. Nobody cares about this. It's a waste of a video and it's kind of sad to see. We follow you for life/financial/dating advice, not to see half-naked women recite the freaking alphabet. Is your girlfriend mad you hang out with girls in swimsuits? That video is like the most viewed video out of his past 9, so.
Jason, what do you do when life gets hard?
When life gets hard.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound super weird, but I get really happy when
Dude, stop. Shut up, man. People like this are just so, like, stop, dude. You're trying so hard to be such a Jason capital right now. So does she just have Jason's TikTok logged into her phone and then they're just sitting there? Are they just hanging out in this backyard? Jason, what do you do when life gets hard? Imagine you're just you're hanging out with your friend and one of them just asks you a very general and kind of deep question. Hey, yeah, man. Have you ever felt an utter deep and depressing loss in your life, and how did it affect you in the long run? What? Why would you ask me that? Why? Or is there something wrong with you? How did it affect you though, like in the long run? How did you get over it? When life gets hard, I get happy. Yeah, the IRS came after me and they said that I waived a few taxes and I'm gonna have to pay some pretty big bills. You know, I'm deep in the hole right now. And it's like, it's about that grind though, you know? Like, it's finally time for me to push through another thing, you know? Once I come out on the other side of this, I'm gonna make even more money. I'm gonna net worth in the long run, actually, more than I would have. Because by losing that money, I'm gonna understand how I need to grind to get to the next place.
It's hard.
Really?
Because when life is easy, I find it boring.
Second camera angle? Who's filming this? And she's just got her arm. She's like, hey, could we just film this on that camera? Because I'm just holding this camera here and I'm in the video. No, yeah, it'll seem more organic if you're holding the phone. Yeah, no, just keep your arm hanging out. Yeah. No, I know it's heavy. I know we'll be done very soon. Well, keep that camera up. I'm gonna take away your pasta for tonight. You're not gonna get any pasta tonight if you put that camera down. Seriously.
Got a challenge. This is fun. Let's figure this out. Also, I'm gonna grow because challenges make you grow.
Challenges make you grow? When Jason Capital first started his business, he was actually only 4 feet tall. Every time something big comes his way, he actually grows an inch. Jason, I actually have great news. The business is doing better than ever. Our ticker's up 400% since last June. Dude, that's awesome to hear, man. Yeah, no, that's great. I'm telling you, man, after you went through that really deep period in your life, you really grew out of it, and I'd say you're successful. You think so, man? Yeah, man, I really would. Whoa. Oh my gosh, you grew. Hey, I just want to thank you for all you did for me, man. All you did for me in that dark period in my life, you know? You really changed me for the better. This is a stupid joke. This is such a stupid joke.
What do you do when life gets hard?
I'm trying to stay like by myself and trying to figure the way what to do. Maybe I need a couple days to stay alone and then I figure out something.
Got it. You need to be alone to think about.
You can tell English isn't her first language, so she gets some slack. But you can tell that Jason, like, is not impressed with her answer and is kind of a little condescending to her. Oh, you like to be alone when you're sad? Oh, yeah. No, I get really happy. Like, I love when things get hard. It gets me hard, actually. That's how happy I get.
Yeah, I get excited when things are hard because I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Another we call it on our team. We say it's another nut to crack. It's cracking nuts.
Jason, the euphemisms are going through the roof right now. I get excited when things are hard. It's another nut to crack.
Suka. Sukas.
What?
One day my mom Googled me. Like, I was doing dating coaching, and so I had these YouTube videos and these blog posts where it was like some X-rated shit.
Maybe you guys fucked him a couple times.
And she was like, I Googled you. I found this article that you wrote. You were in San Francisco on the trolley at 3 a.m. with this girl, and it went very detailed, and I'm never Googling your name again. And she said it kind of joking, and I kind of laughed. But deep down, what did my mom really just tell me? She kind of disowned what I'm doing with my life.
My mom didn't realize at the time, but she really kind of just discredited me for all the hard work I was doing, you know? When I completely railed that girl on the trolley that night at 3 a.m., you know? That was something I was proud of personally. And the fact that my mom told me that she didn't want to read that caused a rift between us, man. It caused a freaking rift. Just like I caused a rift in that girl on the trolley at 3 a.m.
Like, do you think cavemen were like diagnosing each other with anxiety?
You already know where these ones are going when he says it. It's like, dude.
No, you were scared of a tiger. I get it, right? Like, remember I said before about nominalization with anxiety? You don't have anxiety, you're anxious. If you call it anxiety, it sounds like this horrible thing that's on your back, an extra limb you can't get rid of, and so you gotta take pills forever. Like a lot of times with the bioenergetics, you do enough of it. If you worry a lot or you're depressed or anything, like the stuff just disappears over time. It's fucking amazing. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna ground ourselves. Yeah, just kind of feeling. We're regrounding.
And there it is. You always come around. It's like these people, there's something off about them. And they don't seem too horrible. They just start discrediting that mental health is like a serious problem that is hard to solve for a lot of people. This is just what someone who hasn't had anxiety or depression says. No, yeah, I had anxiety. But no, I was actually just anxious. Everyone who has anxiety is just anxious. And it's not actually a mental disability. It's just
bioenergetics.
Bioenergetics for Jason Capital just sounds like Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop, but for guys who think that they need people like Jason Capital to make them rich.
Jam your fists into your lower back, bend your knees, push forward, and then breathe. How often are you gonna do this?
Probably every day.
Good shit. Oh man,
Appreciate that,
you gotta do.
I'm glad I paid. How much does it cost to go to one of his courses? What? So this isn't even to see him in like live. This is just a bunch of YouTube videos because it's a self-paced online course. So you don't even get to talk to him or ask him questions. You just are kind of going and watching all these videos. Look at this LinkedIn post. I paid $25,000 and met Jason Capital. Here's the backstory. About 3 years ago, I paid $25,000 to join a mastermind. It was $25,000 for 3 two-day meetings a year and a group setting, 6 days. A group setting. $520 an hour. Hi, I am Jason, he said. Damn, that's deep, bro. That's deep. The doctors don't tell you this. You can either breathe for free or you can pay for antidepressants. Excuse me? Also, don't trust a guy who wears a shirt that says Life Boss. I feel like I didn't need to tell you that.
Step right up, sir. I'll tell you when to stop. Go. Stop. Did you guys notice what was moving and what wasn't moving? You were very tense. So he's like, fuck that. But no, I just want to point something out.
This is what they're paying for. They're paying for Jason to come up and tell him to shake like a dog. I can do that for free in my basement. The comments are so funny. Jason got them trained like some dog. You should probably teach them about business.
Your face moved a little bit and your hands moved a little bit, but this didn't move. I want the whole body.
The legs?
Just shake the shit out. The whole thing needs to be free.
Got it.
Try it. Yes. Give that some love. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Does he look more confident to you right now than he did before?
Yeah, for sure.
You're like glittery. You're like, yeah. You're like sparkling. Awesome. All right.
God, what? These people are paying for literally nothing. They're paying money for something that your high school would pay to like get all the kids, you know, what do they call it? A assembly. Remember you'd go to an assembly and you'd have some guy come and speak to you? This is what that is, except you're paying a ton of money for it. You're not just being forced to do it at school. Also, that one clap thing is just so, he's just a glorified high school inspirational speaker. That's all Jason Capital is. So what did we learn? What did I learn? How am I going to promote myself to sell myself to people without doing anything? I guess one thing would be to use some fancy scientific term to replace what would otherwise help mental illness. That's one. I'll come up with something like that. 2, you need to bring a lot of empty promises. Tell people that if they give you money, they're gonna have more of a return in the long run. 3, you just gotta act like kind of a psychopath. Basically, your reaction to normal instances in your life should be the opposite of what they would be for a normal human being. And finally, you just gotta be confident. Nick is Not Poor is about to go to the moon, baby. Let's check it out. Stereohypnosis. It's when you poop and sneeze at the same time. A lot of people think they have depression, anxiety, ADHD. What you have is a lack of drive. Nick is Not Poor can change that. With just a small payment to @nickisnotgreen on Venmo, you can change your life. You can change your body. You can change your mind. Don't waste time waiting for a miracle. Pay for one with Nick is Not Poor. Last week, my grandmother fell down a flight of stairs. It was the best thing that's ever happened to me. Injury is just potential to heal, potential to learn, potential to fly. And I flew that day. My grandmother unfortunately did not, but she just didn't try hard enough. Nick is not poor. Fly to the moon. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, just hit the subscribe. Like half of you watching this video right now do not have the subscribe button clicked. Just click it. It's free. You know what's not free though? Patreon.com/nickisnotgreen. If you want to find another way to support me, maybe get some free stickers, listen to my podcast that I record weekly, check it out there. Twitch.tv/nickisnotgreen. We do it every single night. We have a few hundred of my closest friends hanging out with me. We've been playing Minecraft, Fallout 4. Sometimes I do a little bit of crappy art on my iPad. Instagram and Twitter, it's popping off. Gamer of the week, gamer of the week, gamer of the week. This week's gamer of the week is Under the Radar. If you want to be the next gamer of the week, you just got to comment something down below. Fan art of the week. Follow this person on Instagram. They're a good artist. Bye. Hey, I'm bored of reading the names off the same way I've been reading them. So this time, I'm going to do it over this instrumental for the tier 3 patrons. I didn't plan it beforehand, so it's not going to rhyme or anything. And I'm probably going to get a lot of their names wrong. Yeah. Thank you, Kyla Frazier, and Marlene G, and Melissa Christa, and Marcy Stevenson, and Andrea Mack, and Kira, and Maggie, and Kay Burke, and Sad Pizza Boy, PP Haver, Killjoy, Libby, Les, Ashley Nguyen, Elizabeth Hopper, Aurora Rose, Techie06, Amelia Reitnauer, Roman Brio, Just Relax, Melissa Gabbard, David Lee, Michael Looney, Leaf, Lauren Mack, Kai Guy, Lola, Sean Marciniak, OG Dropbox, Alexis Ohms, Inna the Nugget, Marcus Schaller, Bastard Collection, Caitlin Davis, Bleep Bloop, Ava. This isn't even like to a rhythm. It's not even on a beat or anything. Jamini, Average Meme, Sabrina, Courtney, Brittany Chiarando, Buffy Valentine, Luca Leon 3006, Alexander Chambers, Schleppboy, Rancid, Ray, Arissa DeFazio, Martina, Screaming Skeletons, Ariana,
Faye Uni, Blue O, Veronica Univero, Renee, Cornell, Maddie Duncan, Christina Prinky, Nicholas Robleski, Brianna, Megan Harvey, Cool Corpses, Alex Kraft, Troy Nordquist, Nikayla, you're in. You're in? You're in what? Oh, dang it. Okay. Vera, Asha Kamara, Rip Rosie, Laurel, Doom Caddy, Procrastinator, McGregor Kennison. Nice. Essence Green, Owen Harry, Jocelyn, Alexis W, Brennan, Riley, Codeine, Alana B, Dakota Maker, Glenn Van Pastel, Nate Page, Dr. Noobs, Bailey Paletta, Tyler, Catch My Axe, oh wait, I missed Emily Meehan, Chris Hammerberg, Gabby Marie, Smelly Man, Millie, All Velma, Lydia Rose, Robin Graves, Angela Ruiz, Jonathan Chatham, why would it be Jason? Olivia Grace, Caroline Bradley, Girl from Mars, Deserves. Thank you to all the tier 1 and tier 2 patrons as well. I appreciate all you do. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.